Well, hello YouTubers, hello Facebook people, hello Twitter people, and hello LinkedIn people. This is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you guys. Well, the letters have been coming in, and I apologize for being behind on messages from the spirit world. I had a cold the last few days, so I'm playing catch up here. But I've been putting the letters in my witch hat, and we're going to draw them out here. But before we get into that, give me just a moment, and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay. Fletcher's back here. He says hi to all of you. All right, going in our hat today, our first letter is from the Olympian gods. And they ask who their spirit guides are. What is a spirit guide and who are they? And how do you connect with a spirit guide? Well, I got to tell you right now as I step in around your energy here, I keep picking up the name Maximilian around you. That's the name of one of your spirit guides here. And he was a Roman centurion, actually. He's one of your guides. Now, a guide to somebody, like your example, your guide Maximilian, he's an overseer. He protects you, he helps you do spiritual development, and he opens the door for you to communicate with the spirit world. So spirit guides are helpers that help us in our daily life as well as our spiritual development. You also ask here, how do you speak to them? Well, what you want to do to connect to your guide is sit down, close your eyes, meditate. And what I try to do is open myself and bring light into me, and then I ask them to come in and bring me information. So your guide's name is Maximilian. So just say, Maximilian, come to me, help me to understand what it is you want me to know, and work with me, and he'll come to you, okay? Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for writing. All right, going back in our hat here, we've got Jamila Queen. Hi, Jamila Queen. Yeah, you write about can lights, different types of lights in your house attract spirits? Well, actually, electrical lights don't really attract spirits so much as it's interesting because you note here that when you turn off your lights, things start happening. That's because spirits are drawn to the darkness. Darkness, when you take the lights down, actually allows their ectoplasmic energy to expand. Ectoplasm is the substance that spirit bodies are made of, and it is photosensitive, meaning that light depletes it. So it's interesting, you say after you turn off the lights, stuff starts happening. Well, that's because then their energy can start to expand, okay? So that's called ectoplasm. Also, I do pick up around you here, one of the people I keep hearing around you, there's a male that I get that's happening, especially I keep hearing fluttering around the room. This is actually connected to your boyfriend, and it's your boyfriend's grandfather who's around you in spirit. He's just coming in to check on your son because he said he wants to see his great-grandson, okay? But, yeah, you are drawing in some spirit activity, but nothing to be afraid of. These are good spirits. Thanks for writing. All right, going into our hat here, we've got, let's see here, Mary Brooks, and she wants to know if her house is haunted, kind of what's going on there. Yeah, you do have a lot of activity around your house. I keep getting open portals here, open doorways, and I feel like you have different spirits coming in. I get around you an old lady, seems like older, like in her 90s. I get a younger boy as well that runs around. I'm getting another group of men. They sound like soldiers to me because I'm hearing them talk. They sound like Civil War type people, soldiers from the 1800s. So you've got a bunch of different things going on. I don't perceive it as anything dangerous, but I do feel that it could be a little disruptive. And one of the things you want to do is put some bowls of salt around your house here, particularly in the bedroom area, because that'll step down the vibration and you'll get better sleep, okay? All right. Good luck with that. Let me know what happens. All right, going in our hat here, we've got Bob Revoir, and he writes asking about how long until he's fluent in French. Well, I keep feeling there's about 2 more years around this because they show me that even though you're getting a good grasp of the language, the ability to move between, sentences, hearing and speaking and reading is going to be about 2 more years. But I do see you doing well with that, and I would continue with it, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, let's see here. Going in our hat here, we've got Gail Mercado. Yeah, and she wants to know about her spiritual path. Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like you've been through a lot, haven't you, hon? Well, listen, first of all, let me tell you, you're done with the hard times. Those family members are trying to put their spiritual views on you and stress you out. Well, that's not your journey, and that's not your path. I see you now opening to the energy of the Lord and the Lady. And I would encourage you to study Wicca, which is ancient pagan practice, tunes to the natural energies that are a very positive and peaceful path. And there's also a branch of that called Fairy Wicca, which I think you do very well with. So yeah, I want you to explore Fairy Wicca, okay? That's your path, okay? And you'll love it. Blessings to you. Thanks for writing. All right, going in our hat here, we've got, let's see who we got here. David Bletham. Yeah, David sent me on Facebook here, he writes from Facebook, some UFO link to a video. Yes, Dave, I did see your video link. Amazing stuff. You guys that are watching on Facebook, go below. You'll see David Bletham's his link there. I let him post it. And he said he's going to the Olympics and going to film the sky. This was a few days ago, so I hope you've already gone. Anyways, this is exciting. And David, I got to tell you, this stuff that we're seeing, there really are aliens coming to the earth, and we really are at a time of a lot of changes coming for the earth. And I think as we get to the end of this year, the truth will be really revealed in a way we just can't deny. Okay, so keep going, keep filming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Blessings to you. All right, going in our hat here, we've got Liz Griffin. Wants to know who her spirit guide is. Yeah. And wants to know why she's feeling so overwhelmed, like energy-wise here. Yeah, you have around you a guide. His name is Cosmos. And I hear it's like Brother Cosmos, so he may have even been a monk. Fletcher said he was a monk. Yeah, he was a Franciscan. Brother Cosmos is around you. He lived in the 1600s. He's around you. And I also get around you that you're feeling kind of overwhelmed right now, because they show me that spiritually, the spirit people are raising your power, so you're becoming more aware, more sensitive. And sometimes when that happens, it makes you feel a little like overwhelmed. It's like, too much at one time. So what you got to work on is grounding and meditating. And what you should get is the stone hematite. For any of you feeling high-strung, this is good for all of you. Hematite is a stone that grounds that energy down. It's very soothing stone and gentle stone, and it also is very protective as well. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps. Let me know how Brother Cosmos works out. Blessings to you. Okay, going in our hat here, we've got Sherry Meyer Collins. Wants to know if she's going to have any more children. Yeah, I do. I see another child. Looks like it's a daughter. It's going to be, it won't be till next year, till 2013, around March, I believe. Okay. But I see a girl coming quick. Thanks for writing. Okay, go back in our hat here. We've got Purple Leah. Wants to know if there's going to be a reunion with her boyfriend. Well, it's interesting because right at the moment, I'm not picking up a reunion there. But I do feel that he still has feelings for you. And I pick up around, this is interesting, because I feel like on a soul level, it's like he feels like everything got in the way between you all. And I think that he's working on doing some changes so he can be more available. I want you to watch around next year, around April 2013. I feel like there's a meeting at that time, some sort of reunion. I don't know that you're going to go right back together, but I feel like it's going to be a sign of moving forward. I think there's more to work out in this relationship. I don't think it's done. All right? Let me know how it goes. Thanks for writing. Excuse me, guys. I'm still getting over my cold, so bear with me. Okay, our next letter is from the Smoldering Ash. That's a cool name. Smoldering Ash wants to know if their great-grandmother was a white witch. Actually, when we talk about witch, that's a whole religious practice. I don't pick up that your grandma was actually a witch in the traditional sense of her, but I do believe she had some gifts, some clairvoyant gifts. She could kind of see things, sometimes like know the future, and she used to have a lot of dreams, and that's the energy that I pick up from her. So I think she was known, people in those days, they used to think, oh, if you had any paranormal ability, they'd call you a witch. But I don't think she actually thought of herself as being a witch or practicing witchcraft. But she was definitely a mystic, and I think she had that. And I think she had a lot of uncanny predictions. So she was more of a psychic, really, I'd say. Okay. Thanks for writing. All right. Well, guys, that's all I'm going to get to today. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. It's my first day without my buddy Brianne, and I tell you, I feel lonely around here. I went out into the front of the office this morning, and the chair was empty, and I'm so depressed because I miss Brianne. But anyways, we hope Brianne's going to watch this, and Brianne, we're all thankful you were here last week for the video, and we send you love. Anyways, guys, I'm so glad to be back with all of you as well, and listen, keep the letters coming. Give me thumbs up if you like this. Put comments in the box below, and keep watching. We will have another video coming soon. I did promise you a video on the runes, and we're going to do that for sure. So I'm just behind, catching up, doing healing, and trying to play catch up here with everybody. Thanks so much for your patience. Keep watching, and of course, next week we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.